Guys, welcome back to the channel. I got one question to ask you. What's freaking cooking? Well, I can tell you what's gonna be cooking tonight on the Real Kitchen Daddy Show tonight. Kitchen Daddy gonna make you 2 sweet potato pies. So good you might bite off this finger right here. Trust me, folks, this recipe is very simple, it's easy, it is a must-make recipe, it's delicious if you love sweet potato pies. I'm gonna make 2 sweet potato pies tonight. The ingredients you need is very simple. You need some evaporation milk. You need 3/4 cups of that. You're gonna need some sugar. You're gonna need some nutmeg here, some cinnamon, 2 eggs, and 4 teaspoons of butter. In the sugar here, you're gonna need 1.5 cups of sugar. Simple recipe. I typically use 4 to 5 sweet potatoes when I do this recipe, okay, to make sure that I have enough to fill my 2 pie crust, because I'm gonna do 2 pies for you tonight. So then you can gauge yourself. If you're only doing 1 pie, maybe use 3 nice sized sweet potatoes on that. But to that said, we'll get started right now. I'm making you 2 sweet potato pies. Remember, folks, you might bite this finger off right here. Okay, I'll be right back. Hey folks, I pulled out the sweet potatoes that we're going to be making the sweet potato pies tonight with. I'm going to be making 2 sweet potato pies. As you can see, it's about 5 potatoes on the counter here that we're going to prepare tonight for the pies. I typically go between 4 to 5 sweet potatoes for the pie fillings. Depends on the size of the sweet potatoes. These sweet potatoes are a little bit smaller. So if I have too much filling tonight, I'm okay with that, because I'm going to err on having too much filling for the 2 sweet potato pies that we're doing tonight versus not having enough filling at all. As I said, we're going to prepare the sweet potatoes tonight. We're going to boil the sweet potatoes for an hour or so until they get real soft. And that will enable us to peel them easily once they're done and prepared. So I'm not going to prolong this process. This first step is very easy. Just boiling your potatoes for about an hour. Let them sit for a few minutes to cool down just a little bit so you can peel the skin off. All right, folks, as I said to you, I did 5 medium-sized sweet potatoes because I'm going to do 2 sweet potato pies tonight. Typically, you can do, if you want to do 1 pie, you can do three sweet potatoes. This is 5 sweet potatoes right here. And the next process here, I had them on the stove. I had them all boiled up. They've been cooking for about an hour. I already peeled them. I got them in my mixing bowl. They're ready to go. What I have here, I have my KitchenAid Pro 600 Deluxe mixer here that I'll eventually put it in. But folks, if you got a hand beater, this is what you want to start off this first process on. This first process of the sweet potatoes, when you beat this up, sweet potatoes are very stringy. And you got to get some of the, I'm going to do this with my hands. It's kind of stringy in here. So you want to make sure that you get all these strings and stuff out of these sweet potatoes. So you have, in your pie fillings, you won't have that strings. When you make your sweet potato mixing, it'll go straight through. So I'm gonna mix this up for you with my hand beater here. And I'm gonna do this process that I'm gonna show you for about maybe 4 to 6 times, depends on how much of the strings I get out. So you wanna start beating this up about 40 seconds, and then I'm gonna go back to my sink back here, and I'm gonna rinse my mixer off, and I'm gonna repeat that process. That's all I'm gonna do, folks. I'm gonna beat it up.
I'll show you the first time I'm gonna do.
Okay, folks, see right there on my mixer blades? This is the stuff I'm gonna rinse off. Go to my sink once again. I'm gonna rinse this off. See the strings coming off? Rinsing off the strings here. Off my mixer, and I'm going to repeat this process. So I'm going to repeat this process 4 to 5 more times. I'll be right back to you when I finish this process. Okay, folks, I got the sweet potato, the string out the sweet potatoes. I had to go about 6 times to get all the strings out. As you can see, you come closer, it looks like a smooth process here. And we're gonna start mixing in the ingredients now. I have to go back because when I gave you guys the first round of ingredients, one of the things I left out vanilla extract. You have to have 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. So apologize for that, but I do have it in there. I'm gonna put it in there. So first thing you wanna do is you wanna put your 2 eggs in there. Put 2 eggs in, and you start mixing it up. Mix it real good. Four teaspoons of melted butter. Put that in there. Three-fourths cup of evaporation milk. A cup and a half of sugar. Vanilla extract. That was 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. One teaspoon of cinnamon. .8 of nutmeg. Hey folks, this last part is optional before we fill our pie crust. As you can see in your mixture here, it could be a little watery. So in order to give yourself some thickness here, you can add 1/3 cup of flour to your mix and it'll stiffen it up a little bit. So I can get that in there, start mixing it. So it'll give it the thickness that you need. So I'm gonna let that mix a little bit. All right, folks, like I said, flour is optional. It's gonna give you that little additional thickness that you're looking for. Right now, my sweet potato pie filling is done. I'm gonna pour it into the pie crust now. Pour it into the crust. Like that. Gonna shake it around a little bit. Shake it around a little bit. I'm gonna get a spoon and just smooth it out. Just smooth it out some. Around, like that. And as you can see, folks, I preheated my oven to 325 degrees, and I'm gonna cook these pies up. I'm gonna cook them up for about an hour or so, but I'm keeping my eyes on it. And okay, guys, it's been about an hour and 10 minutes. I let the pies cook. I let it cool off for the last 30 minutes or so. So here's the product, folks. This sweet potato pie that we made here looks delicious, and what we're gonna do today, and that I fail sometimes on some of my other videos, is to actually give you guys a look at the sliced pieces, and we're gonna put it to the taste test, see if it's gonna be, you know, all that, see if you're gonna lose that finger or not. Let's put it to the taste test here. Folks, you know I get excited when I eat my product and things like that. But honestly, this sweet potato pie is delicious. It's really delicious. You can taste the hint of that nutmeg, the cinnamon, and the vanilla in here, and the sweet potatoes are popping. This is a delicious recipe. It's an easy recipe. Didn't take me that long to prepare and cook it. I'll put it in for about an hour, and my goodness, wow. If you like sweet potato pies, please, 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 I encourage you to try this recipe. It's absolutely fantastic. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, give me thumbs up, okay? I'm gonna come back with some more content, but I appreciate your time tonight, and thank you. Enjoy your sweet potato pie at home. Bon appetit.